Hi, welcome to Norma Speaks Encouragement. I know you may have noticed that I've been away for a little while, but you see it was for good reason because God has given me what I asked Him for. In one of my previous videos, I had spoken about the fact that I was asking God for something. I thought it was going to come to fruition, and then it seemed to have stopped. And that I was waiting and trusting in God because I truly believed that this is what the Lord had told me He was going to do. So I'm here to tell you that He did it. So very briefly, I wanted to share a little bit about what He did. About 4 or 5 years ago, I was living in another state and I was asking God about moving to an area that would allow me to be closer to my children. It would be a warmer climate, and no, it's not Florida. And He directed me to move. He gave me the timing and everything. So I'm fast forwarding to now I'm in that state. I know He has brought me here. And I began to ask Him, okay, Lord, I've sold my house in the state that I was in, but now I would like to have a new home. But this time I would like it to be on a bigger plot of land. Lord, can you direct me on how to do this? Can you show me if it can be done? I know that all things can be done through you. So I'm asking you, how do I do this? And I had a few things that I didn't even speak out. They were just in my mind that I was asking God about. A few of those things were that I wanted a new home. I wanted a home that no one lived in, and that I would be the only one, the first one, to use the toilet, if I have to be so blunt. I also wanted a home that I didn't want stairs inside the home, but I wanted to be able to walk up the stairs to my home because I don't like bugs. I didn't want snakes to be able to get in, things like that. So that's the brief, maybe brief, reason why I have not been posting lately. Because as I said, God answered my prayer. He directed me in many ways. It's really intricate of how He did it. And that's the reason why I know it was only Him that did it, because the way He directed me, I would have given up if I didn't know that it was Him that was telling me to make the phone calls that I made, to talk to the people that I talked to go the route of how I went. It was only God that did that. So yes, He blessed me with a 1/4 acre of land. It's farmland. And He also blessed me with a new mobile home, a manufactured home, a 2025. And He made it so that this home is put on the land as permanent, and therefore it will increase in value. As you may know, mobile homes usually don't increase in value. They're treated like a car. But the way that He had instructed and the people that had helped me to look for the land and to the type of home that I would build and have on the land, it allowed it to be a permanent structure. So I thank God for that. And because of the fact that it was a manufactured home, that I could step up into it. So I didn't have to worry about snakes or lizards. We have lizards here, and bugs. But that was just a little piece of what God has done. There's really, like I said, so much more. I can go into so much detail, but this video would probably end up being over an hour long if I did that. So the purpose of this video is to encourage you that whenever you ask God for something, and even if it looks like it's not going to happen, if you trust Him and know that He spoke it to you, that He's going to give it to you, that you trust Him and hold on. And that's not easy. That, as I said many times, is not easy. But as we go through these things, as God brings us through these things, He builds up our trust in Him. And that's when I spoke about in my last video about growth. and about waiting on Him, because there is growth in the wait, right? So I'm so thankful. I am so happy, and I am so thankful to God and Him alone, because He's the one that did this for me. This process began last year, and as of May of this year, I am moved into my new home. Thank you, Jesus. I also would encourage you that it is worth the wait. I want to also announce that this channel is going in a bit of a new direction. I'm going this new direction for a couple of reasons, and one being the fact that it can now be a channel that will allow you to multitask while you listen. I still will be coming on from time to time on camera, but for the most part, I will be off camera. My goal is still to encourage you and encourage you in the Lord to keep going and to keep trusting in Him, and to share with you the things that He has brought me through that hopefully will encourage you as well, that He will bring you through. I will also be coming on camera to share from time to time the updates that I'm doing to the house, such as painting the inside, and some things that I'll be doing on the outside, like gardening. I'm planning to plant some flowers as well as a food garden. And also, you have to pray for me about this one, because I'm planning on building my own fence myself. So, pray for me. Okay, so that's an update of why I wasn't posting for a while. I'm happy to be back, and I'm hoping that you're happy to see me back. Give me a thumbs up if you are. And please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you for stopping by today, and thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day. Bye.